many scrolls you have in a 5-minute time on TikTok. And also try to think about the reason each time you follow the creator outside of your work time. A strong persona is creator's superpower. It helps them stand out, guides the content, builds community, ensures professionalism, and force the forms of the core of their personal branding. And this is the pictures of last year, our BBC Children in Need event. And it was so remarkable because our creators, live creators, they got the chance to be picked by the BBC and to be able to be seen by wider audience outside of live circle. But as we build up their personal brand, and this is like a negative cycle for those creators because they don't have a personal brand. They can't be seen by the wider cycles, and then they didn't get the chance to stand out, and they lost the opportunity to be seen by a wider audience. And here are some examples of the creators that were selected by this wider campaign. And this one is Charlie Taylor, a very aspiring musician from the TikTok Live, offered her a sustainable. High quality content to be able to be seen by a wider community because it's quite good content. It's good for the system. And this is how they achieve today's fame, like step by step. And here is another example of the creator. This is Sean and Kathleen, a family channel, and they do a lot of fundraising on live. Their TikTok page, short form videos, and also they deliver a very consistent story and persona. And both of the creators, they are very positive and they have very proper image and personal IP. They are easy to be remembered, consistent with their vibe. All right. So then how to build a persona and IP for your creator? First, we need to understand what are the key components. The key is to shape real stories into personas. Personal brand means blending their stories and personality naturally. When in sync, it creates strong connections with the audience. And what is creator's public persona? It is the creator's public face that how they are perceived by others. First of all, show them who you are with one simple sentence, and then be the profession of a vertical and be consistent with your content. Show your face properly, manage people's expectations, strong commitment to consistently create trendy and very high quality contents. Okay, here are some examples. So start with the profile picture. It should be clear, friendly picture of your creator so people can recognize them in the right way. And then there is the handle name. Keep it simple and easy to remember. And it should be ideally the same as your nickname. So make it easy for people to find them and remember them. And be sticking to that. Don't change them very often. And also, put a very simple introduction in the bio. Make people know what you are, who you are within just one simple sentence. And keep the profile picture, handle name, and bio consistent across all platforms so that people can instantly know who you are and from different platforms and what your story is about. And moving on, creating short form videos on the same vertical. So for the first example, she's a therapist. She put it in the bio and she products content with all the therapist things. Second one is our agency creator, and he also put everything on his content and also make the same kind of content. And the third one is a fitness tutor. And the third one is ASMR creator. They even put that vertical on in their username and also their nickname. All right, so start with let's also watch some creator stories from the States and Australia about how creators utilize persona, their persona for branding. You can check TikTok Impact website for more featured TikTok creator stories. Here, and another one.
My name is John Lynch. I'm a member of the National Guard, and I use my TikTok channel to spread helpful and useful information to benefit military members and their families. I knew that if I went to college, I'd spend the rest of my life trying to pay off student loans. So I started trying to look for a solution, and I found the Air National Guard. I realized there was kind of a gap in between all of this military benefits knowledge and the audience that needs to know about it. TikTok allows for me to reach the military community. I'm not here to make millions of views or be famous, but I keep making the videos because I know it can help people. If my platform was taken away, it would be devastating because the people that I've been able to help and benefit their lives, it all goes away. I view how precious life is. TikTok allows for me to give other military members and other families these experiences to appreciate this life that they're in.
If you search TikTok Sparks Good, you will find more stories. And you can always use them as a template to teach your creators how to create their own stories based on their real life experience. All right. And secondly, when you go live, remember the basics is just like what we talked about. The short form videos have a clear focus, be authentic, and continue the story. It's like carrying on a conversation outside of live with your audience. Be consistent, keep the energy and message aligned with your creator's persona, and that message aligned, and that way each live becomes a chapter of the creator's unique story and help them build up a very loyal community base. And let's check on these two creators. And the right screenshot was when she joined one of her arts on right, and now it resonates with her short film video on the left. But we won't go into details. There are just some basic examples. And here, I've just downloaded a video of how a creator tells a story, and you can take a look. Oops. I think I put it in the comments. Yeah, it's here.
Here's a quick summary of how I became a fashion blogger / content creator, and I started getting paid and gifted cards. This is what my Instagram feed used to look like. It was literally all just pictures of me, and there was no fashion on there whatsoever. And this is what it looked like after I started working on it, and I developed a theme, and I was like, I wanted to be a little bit more aesthetic. Since we were in quarantine, I knew that once everything was all over, I wanted to come out and be a much more productive and just better version of myself. So I decided that I was going to come up with a.
And when you go live, have a focus of the key message that you want to send to the audience. And also remember to be very authentic and genuine. Think what makes yourself different from others, and be consistent to the videos, to the stories, to the persona that you want to build up to convey to the audience. All right, so next, let's talk about the settings for your creator. It's like setting on the stage for a good performance. Sometimes I think internet has a problem in the meeting room, but I think if you can try to find some of the accounts that matches your creator's style, but they are much higher in quality, and that will be the role model that your creator can learn from. And I think makeup is quite an important part of the settings. And it's like an actor playing in a real life show. So here is an example from Charlie Taylor as well, as we mentioned before. No, sorry, it's Music Crazy. Sorry. Let's watch her video. I think everybody on live have known
As you
her
walk the
before.
streets at the fabled bazaars with the cardamom cluttered stalls, you can smell every spice while you haggle the price of the silks and the satin shawls. All the music that plays as you move through a maze in the haze of your pure delight.
She has different styles each time to match the scene that she wants to create.
Hello everyone, today is the day of the Gimme the Mic semi-final. So the semi-final will be taking place on the TikTok Live _UK page. The event begins at 6 p.m. BST, and it will comprise of 3 rounds because there's so many creators to fit in, they have to split it up into 3 different portions. So I will be in the last round, the 3rd round, which will begin roughly around 7 p.m. BST. But I would still advise that you join the event from 6 p.m. just so that you can get an idea of how it works and get a feel for things and see what's happening. So although we are very high on the leaderboard right now, and oh my goodness, I'm so grateful for all the votes. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm just blown away by the support, honestly. Thank you so much. It can all change at this.
Take a reference for the details of the setup, like the lighting and the background setting, and even the costumes that she's wearing and the makeup that matches the scene, and also the microphone stand, all the equipment, and also how she encourages people to support her in certain campaigns. I would suggest everybody to at least watch 5 live creators that you think are top quality, or like just from the top of the ranking, and then learn from them word by word, so that you can convey the skills into very standard procedures and to educate your creators to do the same. So first copy and then iterate to your